to learn to do some of our own text animations and not be relying so much on our templates. First thing I want to do is make sure that you are in the graphics workspace. So up at the top menu, select graphics. And then I would like you to click on the type tool, and you can type in anything you want. I'm going to type in text title, and I'm going to use, if I'm over here under Essential Graphics, under Edit, I'm going to use the power of Premiere Pro to vertically and horizontally align my text. I'm not going to use the selection tool. I know I want it centered. There it is. Now I want to add another layer. I want to have a rectangle around my text. Over under the Essential Graphics panel, there is a little button that says New Layer. Select New Layer, and we're going to say Rectangle. Usually it comes up with just the fill, like this. And I'm going to grab that rectangle and I'm going to drag it so it covers my title. I am going to deselect fill and I'm going to select stroke. You can change the size of your stroke by making it bigger or smaller. These numbers refer to the weight of the line. So you decide how thick or thin you want it to be. I'm going to use the power of the computer to vertically and horizontally align. And I'm going to rename this layer where it says Shape 01. If I do Control click, I can rename, and I'm just going to call it Rectangle. And now I need to create my mask animation. So I'm going to double click on my clip, and I want to make sure that I'm in the Effects Controls panel, not Source, but Effects Controls. And click on your clip. Now I'm first going to animate the rectangle, the shape layer. I'm going to click the little arrow to reveal. And I'm going to create a box around my rectangle. I prefer using the pen tool. It is up to you. You can use the polygon tool if that's easier for you. I just find this to be faster and simpler for me. There's my mask. It's now called Mask 1. I'm going to invert it. When I invert it, you will see, when I invert it, my rectangle disappears. But now I need to make a mask path. So I'm going to toggle on animation, and my first keyframe is placed in. I'm going to move the playhead ahead, and then when I select the mask, when I move it, it will reveal what's underneath it. And it automatically places my next keyframe. So let's look at what happened there. And of course, if I want that to go faster, I would move my keyframes closer together. Slower, I move it further apart. But now my box is revealed with the mask. Now I want to do the same thing with the title. But since I've already done the work here on the rectangle, I'm going to select the mask and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to close up that shape. I'm going to go to my text animation and I'm going to paste that mask. And here is the mask. So now let me watch that. And now it reveals both the text and my rectangle.